I kept Sterling in a three-piece suit for most of the time, or he would wear a double-breasted suit. Both designs are more traditional. It really is the classic design of like the late 50s. So Sterling, because he is older and Don Draper's boss, I wanted him to be even more traditional than Don Draper, hence the three-piece suit and then the double-breasted suit. For John Hamm's character, Don Draper, I just went a couple of shades darker from Sterling's costume, just so they can have a little bit of the contrast, but still in keeping with that summertime feel. Don Draper's suit is this beautiful gray and white pinstripe. I usually went with like a regal, sophisticated design. Don Draper would have a rep tie, which would be like the diagonal stripe, or I would also use a solid color, staying within in the darker tones, and have his suit contrasting. All the men that work in the office are Ivy League, but just in separation of design for the characters, I thought it was important for Paul and Ken and Harry to be together, sort of like in a design grouping. And so they definitely had that collegiate, youthful design of the time. In contrasting, Harry, I would always put him in bow ties. He would also wear like a short sleeve business shirt, which I thought was important because he's the married young man in the group. And I just always saw him like wanting to be comfortable, but also a character that, ran hot. Also, since he is the young man who's married, he would be, less conscientious of being stylish. Dr. Wayne, I really wanted him to be collegiate and almost like non-descriptive, because he's this doctor that listens. He makes notes about Betty Draper's character. So it was really just to keep him very bland, sort of like you would not remember really what he would look like, because it's almost like he's not there. We really don't see too many glasses anymore. People wear contacts. It's probably more than 50%. I don't know the exact ratio, but I do think it is very important for the time period to show that. Matt is also a big glasses fan. I'm sure I annoyed the props department to death because I was always like, don't you think we'd be seeing more glasses in the office? Times change, and that's something that's very specific to that period.